Welcome back to another episode of Who the Fuck. It's the show that aims to take a deep dive into some of the acts announced for Reading Leeds 2019. In today's video, we're looking at Smokeasac. Smokeasac? He's a kind of emo rapper, if you will, from Boston, Massachusetts, United States. If you've never heard of him before, hopefully this video will help answer the question, who the fuck is Smokeasac? Smokeasac, aka Dylan Mullen, is from Boston, Massachusetts, but now resides in Los Angeles, California. He's described as alternative. His genre is described as alternative if you look him up in Apple Music, but I think you could put him in the category of emo rappers with face tattoos, similar to Lil Tracy.
They say they want the old me, but I'm on some new shit. Same old jeans, $1,000 jacket.
Trippy Red.
You used to say you in love, I used to say shit back. Picking that shit from the heart, now look where the fuck.
Bexy.
100 people around me surrounded, but I'm still alone like Fortnite.
Lil Uzi Vert.
Back in the 6th grade, I got them bad grades. I was in love with my tutor.
And most famously, Lil Peep. R.I.P. Peep.
I can make you this, baby, I can make you that.
That being said, if you were to take away the kind of trap beat from his music, you'd have late Blink-182. His story begins in Boston, Massachusetts, where he was studying audio engineering and production at a local college. After 2 years, he dropped out of college, wanting to stop learning and to start doing, so headed to Los Angeles. The realities of making it in Los Angeles became quite apparent and soon ran out of dollar. He carried on uploading music to SoundCloud, selling beats to anyone that would buy them, before meeting with Gus, aka Lil Peep. Turns out that one of the first beats he ever sold was to a 15-year-old Peep before he himself had made the move to Los Angeles. Along with fellow rapper IIVI, or EV, or I don't know, what is that like? I don't even know what number that is, IIVI, would produce Lil Peep's first album, Come Over When You're Sober Part 1. He would also then go on to lead the production for Come Over When You're Sober Part 2, again with IIVI. He's signed to First Access Entertainment. Other artists include I Love McConan, Lil Peep, Lil Uzi Vert, and Young Thug, but also includes Nicole Scherzinger, Ashley Simpson, and Rita Ora. A very rounded record label. Reading through his biography, it just kind of seems to highlight his connection with Lil Peep. More on that later. To date, he's released 3 singles, Water, Leave Behind, and Wasteland 999, but I would hazard a guess at something more kind of long form, even if it's like an EP, before this year's festival. It's a good light actually, I like this one. His most popular solo effort is the song Blackout.
They told us death was the only way out.
Currently sat on 140,000 views, but his most popular production is on Lil Peep's Benz truck.
Turbo P with a brand new bitch in the back of the club with the God boy click. Iced out teeth on the iced out whip with the limousine tints. You can suck my dick.
Currently sat on 124 million hits on YouTube. I'm pretty sure that's Bexy in the music video. This will be his first time playing Reading and Leeds, and his second trip to the UK by the looks of things. He'll be taken to the pit stage on the Saturday at Reading and the Sunday at Leeds, in between Blood Youth and Teddy. WTF for videos for those artists, watch this space. I continue to be amazed at how many people claim to be best friends with Lil Peep. I mentioned this in the Bexy video that I did, but there seems to be a lot of people that are using the death of Lil Peep as somewhat of a platform to boost their career, and I find it slightly insincere. I'm not denying for 1 second that they had a connection. He produced 2 of his albums, so he clearly was a friend of his, but the way that people just seem to be, I don't know, just discussing them in every interview. There's a whole section on his website that's just a letter to Lil Peep, and it feels really, I don't know, it leaves me with a kind of sour taste. But there are a lot of people that are saying there are too many rappers on the pit stage, and I'm not going to say that I'm not one of those people that thinks that. I think the rappers that are on the pit stage so far belong there. As I said earlier, if you just took away the trap beat from this record, from his music, you'd have Blink-182, so they definitely belong on the pit stage. But that doesn't mean I'm going to catch any of his set. So on the likely to see scale, I'm going to go with a 2 out of 10. What do you think? Are you excited to see him at this year's festival? Have you seen him perform before? I'd love to know your thoughts in the comment section below as always, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.